First off, I will be explaining on the compatibility between Islamic law and modern human rights standard in slavery. Firstly, during the pre-Islamic Arab area, slavery is a very common phenomenon as many wealthy families would adopt numbers of slaves. In fact, any free persons would willingly sell themselves or even their children into slavery. CDHR stated expressly in Article 11 that human beings are born free and no one has the right to enslave, humiliate, oppress, or exploit them. Article 4 of the UDHR also explicitly stressed on the same thing, which is no one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all forms. In addition, the Quran also has consistently urged the freeing of slaves, and this can be seen in the verse 47:4 of the Quran, which can be translated that prisoners of war should be set free either by an act of grace or against ransom. The next compatibility that can be seen is the right to seek for justice. This can be seen in Article 7 of the UDHR and also Article 19 of the CDHR, in which it stated that right of equal justice is to be served to all, including members of vulnerable and delicate groups, and emphasize the commitment of state parties to take all necessary measures to provide a fair and non-discriminatory that promotes equal justice to all. Delivery of justice should definitely be made impartial and non-discriminatory in line with the provisions scheduled in the international instruments. Justice in Islam can be seen as the exercise of reason or the practice of judgment and is guided by hukuk and san. The Quran also tells its believers to abide by justice in the verse 458, when you judge between men, you judge between justice, you judge with justice. Two major aspects that are viewed by modernists as incompatible with the modern human rights standard is freedom of religion and also gender equality. Firstly, freedom of religion in Islam is viewed as incompatible due to provisions stated in Article 10 of CDHR. It is prohibited to exercise any form of compulsion on man or to exploit his poverty or ignorance in order to convert him to another religion or to atheism. So, this provision is viewed as inconsistent with the modern human rights, and that the said prohibition has violated one's freedom in choosing his own faith. However, the provision stated in the CDHR has been misinterpreted by modernists, because we have to understand that the codification of CDHR is solely based on the Sharia and Islamic law, and matters on Islamic law are derived from God, so it is unchangeable despite any circumstances. In fact, Islam does not limit one's freedom in choosing his faith, and this can be seen vividly during the governance of Prophet Muhammad and his caliph, in which every Jews, Christians, the pagans, and even the Muslims were able to practice and exercise their religion openly in the public. The limitation of freedom in Islam is limited on the ground that those who are born Muslims or has converted to Islam are absolutely prohibited from changing his belief to other religion. This context should not be viewed as clashing with the modern human rights standard, as these words are in fact derived from God through the Holy Quran. Moreover, Islam has never forced people to convert into Islam, along with the verse 18:29 of the Holy Quran, that him who believe and that him who reject it. Moving on to the second incompatibility, which is gender equality. First off, Article 1 of UDHR emphasized that all human beings are born equal and free in dignity and rights despite their gender. With the word equal is highlighted, there should be no limitation to be put against gender. So, this line especially contradicts with Islamic law. As of today, Islamic law, to the provision in CDHR Article 6, stated that women are equal to men in dignity, in which the word dignity arguably means quite acceptance of inequality. Moreover, Article 6 of CDHR further its elaboration on the rights and duties to perform, which once again, the duties and rights enjoyed by women are very little compared to men. Instances can be seen in marriage between a couple where the allocated duty of a woman is to take care of the household and to serve her husband, while the husband is assigned to provide maintenance or nafaka, which in fact is a heavily gender-biased duty. In the Saudi Arabia, there are also countless of restrictions to women where they cannot easily enjoy rights that are also enjoyed by men. For instance, women in Saudi Arabia are strictly prohibited from driving. That's all from me. Thank you.